Helen Yee here with Las Vegas Sports Network, and I'm here at the Westgate Superbook being joined by the Vice President, Jay Kornegay. Now, we have the prop bet sheet here in front of us, and I do know that there's quite a few pertaining to like the new hockey team, right?
Oh, yeah. We decided this year we wanted to try something different, and we finally actually have a pro franchise here in Las Vegas starting up in the fall. So we put up a couple different propositions involving the Golden Knights. The Golden Knights' goals in their very first game versus total field goals made in the first half. We also have their season points, Golden Knights' total season points versus Freeman's rushing yards. And a lot of people love those, but they like to discuss them more than they bet them. As we talk about the popularity of props, which represents 60% of our total handle, we actually write more money on the propositions than the game itself, and that's how popular these things are. But we have things like Tiger Woods. Unfortunately, he missed the cut. Tiger, thanks a lot, Tiger. We have hockey, we have soccer, we have, Curry, we have NBA players. Anybody that's playing during the course of this weekend, we have them intertwined with the Super Bowl. We also have the more popular props, which are like, I'll tell you, the most popular one, Helen, it's an oldie but goodie. It's the player to score the first touchdown. Now, that's very simple, but still, it garners the most attention from the players. They all want action on who scores the first touchdown. They also love betting the safety, of course. They love betting overtime. The safety hasn't been very good to the odds makers over the last few years, as we had 3 consecutive games, the big game, the Super Bowl, 3 consecutive games with safeties, and the bookmakers really took it the hard way. And it was unfortunate, but it was fun. It was a lot of fun being in the book and experiencing all the people that actually bet on the safety, because the room erupted all 3 times.
Wow. And now you mentioned that the most popular one that they bet on, who will score first. Who's leading the bets for that?
Well, it's not your usual suspects like you would think, Tom Brady or Ryan or Blunt. They always seem to go after the odds. Sanu, the receiver for the Falcons, is getting a lot of attention at 15-1. You also look at Beasley Jr., linebacker for the Falcons. Now, last year we had Von Miller win the MVP. This year, Beasley to be the MVP, okay, not to score the first touchdown, but Beasley to be the MVP was 50-1, and I think we have. Well, I'd say he's probably in the top 3. It'd be something to actually have 2 linebackers in a row become the MVP of the Super Bowl.
Wow, that would be incredible, right?
It probably wouldn't be good for us.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind seeing it. It's just something that we'd probably take a loss on, but that's okay. We take our losses at times and over the years, but overall, the people just love these propositions, and they bet everything. Everything that we have on the board, we have like 400 different propositions for the game up. And a lot of them are like all mini games in themselves, because they get so much money on these things that it's almost like little mini football games, each and every one of them.
And it keeps it fun and entertaining too, right?
If you just watch the Super Bowl in any sports book here in Las Vegas, it might seem like a meaningless play to a lot of people around the country, but it's deciding bets or deciding these propositions. So you'll hear some groans, you'll hear some cheers on something that just might be, an average or a normal play to most people that are watching the game.
And also, lastly, Jay, something kind of not on the subject of prop bets, but I know that, is it true the Falcons at the beginning of the season, was it their Super Bowl chances odds like 150-1?
Yes, they were actually 100-1 at one time. Now, at our place, we actually took one wager from a gentleman that just before the season started, he bet $1,000 on him at 100-1. So he's got a $100,000 ticket on him, and that's fine. We still do really well with the Falcons. We do okay with the Patriots, but it just proves to everybody, you just take a shot with your favorite team or a team that you might not be a normal team that you would see in this championship game, that anybody could, come in and you could be rewarded for it. So a $100,000 ticket is out there somewhere.
And we're about to find out in a few hours how it goes.
That's right, and we're excited to just try to get all these people right behind us here. We hope to get all their bets in, which we will. We still have a couple hours before kickoff, and the line seems to be moving fine.
Well, thank you so much for your time, and I know you're extremely busy today, so thank you, Jay.
My pleasure, Helen.